Um, Last time we ended up in a bit of a bad situation, and this is one of the things I hate about role-playing games the most, is that the game puts you in a ridiculously uh, dangerous situation that's not necessary in any way for the game to move forward. I mean, I can understand if without that you have no basically game, you have to force that encounter somehow or that thing. There's nothing like that here.
Trust is for the foolish and the dead.
What we have is basically we're going into an encounter where we see some guy in a machine with Githyanki and Illithid fighting in front of him, and what he does next is start throwing high-level attack spells on them and summon a demon to disperse them. And our first reaction is to just casually walk right there where he used his attack spells and demon summoning and just chat up with the guy. A guy that you don't really have to do anything with for some time. It's absolutely reckless and ridiculous that your party does that. I don't think we can get out of the discussion without triggering some kind of a fight anyway. I'm gonna give it a try without actually boosting our guys. I'm trying to do a different dialogue options to avoid an illicit encounter. Yeah. Would you go next right in front of that guy? Would you really? The first thing you do, don't look around, don't do anything, just walk in the middle of all that. Yeah, he just keeps spamming attack spells on everyone there. Then summons demons there. So, and that's your first. You just casually walk up to him and start the conversation.
What? Where did you come from? I didn't come, children. Who you are is not really important anyway. I'm the only one who matters around here.
I don't care what you say.
The magnificent Lord of the Level!
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're pretty much dead already. It's totally unnecessary. I just don't get it. Why would you want to force that situation in the first place? I can't do any preparations. I can't do anything there. So it just seems bad. Bad.
Beneath the earth, our fates await us. And just think, we shan't need go far to lie in our graves.
All right.
Yes, I fear nothing.
Ustanza, the trust is for the
Go bother someone else.
dead.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Yours to command. I shall follow your strength.
I hate this, what the game's doing to me here. I don't understand why do you want to force this conversation in the start anyway. It's not like something someone could miss.
Children, who you are is not really important anyway. I'm the only one who matters around here. I am
Destiny
Cast
awaits.
and the magnificent Lord of the Level!
It's not like you can miss the guy, so why can't you just have the player start the conversation on his own? Or not start it. Apparently I'm not a hotshot game designer, so I am probably wrong about this. The machine of London Mad.
Now, Natha.
But it seems like it's incredibly annoying, and this isn't. It's like it's this situation. It's incredibly annoying in any game, in any situation. More, it depends on the game, though. If it's really, the more out of character it is, the more annoying it is. For example, if it's more like a sneaking based game, the situation where you are sort of forced to do incredibly stupid things, come out of hiding when that's clearly what most of the game is, it just feels more out of place because the entire situation is so forced and
Yes,
contrived,
it shall be.
so it just feels bad. Okay, I can't cure that apparently. Should be able to use a cure, some kind of a cure on that.
Shah guides my hand.
How the hell do I get rid of that? I can't cast shit. Maybe I can, it could be a percentage.
Thoughts are disrupted. My magic is lost. Thoughts are disrupted. My magic is lost.
Can't cast anything, can't heal it. Neutralize poison work, so there is clearly chance for the spell to work. Thank you.
A dose quarth. Victory as you desire.
Ah, London Mad. I guess there's two sort of
What is my task? I am out of
different
consider it
parts to this. The more against character it goes, the more annoying it is, but at the same time, the more necessary it is to the progression of the game, the more you sort of are going to be forgiving. But this is in no way necessary. So it just bothers me. It bothers me very, very much. Blah. Abilities, hardiness. 6th and the 9th level spell, and I'm taking taking extra 7th level spell. So what exactly would we want to take from this? I don't particularly care about any of these, so hard to make a decision. Here's magic could be useful. Um, hmm. Hmm. The reason I don't particularly want to use demons is that I'm not controlling them, so I can't let them to move on with me or the group, or function with the group, or anything like that. Yeah, and since they're not part of my group in the faction sense, I also don't get any experience from their kills. More comments. Okay.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
No, not particularly.
I am out of sight of others.
Incantus.
Yes, yes, I see.
Jacques.
I am out of sight of others.
What do you wish?
Yes, Bill.
Just making some preparations, texting our frontline warriors from signing attacks.
I am out of sight of others.
Manus potentis. Ustanza dost. If that is your will.
I am out of sight of others.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with Carson, but I'm gonna kill him. And a Devil Shade out of nowhere. Yep. The level drain. Yeah. Yeah.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Where the hell did they come from in the first place?
I am yours to command. Shah guides my trust is for the foolish and the dead.
Yeah, I'm not talking to Carson. What I'm going to do is kill him at first opportunity.
Victory shall... I shall follow your strength.
Cool.
Jacques. Fortzund.
Should be easy kills for us.
Yes, Abil. I serve Shah above all others, but... You
Nothing but die!
Die!
Oh shit, go away, go away, go away. Shit.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now?
Killer mimics.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Yes.
Okay, all of these containers are killer creatures.
One day. One day.
Aye, my raven?
Yeah, one day what?
Incantus pulca.
I want this sword just to draw fire. Their attacks were quite
What is
dangerous.
it now?
Ustanza dost. Trust is for the foolish and the dead. I am
Surely
yours
there's
to
some way
command.
for us to reveal them.
Shah guides my hand. How long do you intend to crack your whip?
May our deeds be sung through the ages! A solid blow!
I shall follow your strength.
Good for you.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
Okay. Torches. We need an oil, a flint, and tinder to ignite it. And this door will be closed. Simple enough. Okay, where did the Yan tea come from? Seriously, we were here like a second ago. Shit, it's another trigger.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Feel its icy breath!
Bah! Useless weapon.
Battle and victory!
Another very annoying feature. Creatures appearing out of nowhere. And I'm absolutely certain these were supposed to be here in the start. So it's another one of those mysterious things. We missed the trigger the first time, so stumbled to quite a few of those things recently. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence or not.
Go bother
I do
someone
know
else.
that I don't like it.
Jacques.
Okay.
On my honor.
I want to see what we can make from the White Dragon mail, was it? White Dragon scales.
Ooh, shiny ones.
Destiny awaits.
What do you
Saspinar
require?
only
I will
serve
do
the
my
great ones.
best.
Use nice me Saspinar glass. Ooh, you sure you know? Ooh, what is? Okay.
Only
Stand
5,000
back
gold.
then. Never used this recipe before.
Probably not super good, but
Could be messy.
our armors are pretty weak at the
Enjoy.
moment.
Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh,
50%
yes.
resistance to cold,
Lots of
cast
goodies to
Cone of
find,
Cold.
lots to collect.
It's fairly good. And we can use Thief's ability with these while it's on. So we're not going to do it though, but in theory we could. Better than that, it's the same.
Yes, Abil? Now, Natha.
No.
Saspinar is good servant.
Nothing exceptional, but it's one more armor class.
A Dosquarth.
So that's what we do. Shit.
Ustanza Dost. As you desire. I am, if that is your will.
We can fight each other for a second.
Sarava, so be it.
Shah guides my hand. Insurtus, culture, imperium. Justice for the foolish, the dead.
We should be able to handle this without problem.
Here!
We should have no problems here. The blade barrier will handle the weaker ones quite nicely. We just need to destroy the devil shade. As long as it's there, I don't want to bring the others here because of level drain. With a warrior, it doesn't hurt you too much. With some kind of caster, it always you have to lose the memorized spells and you have to readdress them back, and I hate that. It's probably faster to do that though than it's to try to use a single character to kill things. It's not. I don't particularly care about that.
For the Doom Guard, I strike a blow!
I shall follow your strength.
So what is this? Illicit encampment. Of course there's an illicit encampment. And then there has to be a Githyanki encampment too. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I am out of sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Mutated spiders.
I swim in memories in such a place as this. Most
I'm busy, okay? I'm
unpleasant
busy.
memories.
Fate beckons us all. This.
I am out of sight.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
We'll use the elementals to clear up this level. We'll save the sword for the illicit encampment. Skeletal warriors for the Githyanki encampment.
I am out of sight of others.
Jacques. Volksund.
What is my task? Very well.
Yeah, the amount of damage the mutated spiders do is insane. Like 5 points of damage every
On my
second.
honor. Done.
Yeah, holy crap.
A dangerous mistake.
They aren't that durable though.
Yes, if I must.
What do you require? I shall not yield to you.
Yes, a bit. I serve Shar
Very
above
dangerous
all
though.
others, but
Very dangerous.
Yes, it shall be.
Ustanza those
More
trust
shadows.
is for the foolish and the dead. I am yours to command. I shall follow your strength.
Readier
Let
than a
my
red-cheeked
consider it
maiden,
done.
my friend.
Nothing important. Nothing important. A lot of normal weapons. That's a dangerous sign. That's not something
Shar
you usually
guides my
get
hand.
here.
On my honor.
Yeah, full plate plus 1, no use for
No
those.
mercy for those who are. Victory shall be ours. You know this, Jacques.
Yeah, are
Destiny
these all
awaits.
just shadows? Yeah, they don't look to be level draining ones.
Yes, a bit.
I shall not yield to you.
A complete miss. A solid blow.
A dangerous mistake.
Now, Natha.
What do you require? Hmm? Yes?
Disintegration.
I await your word.
Okay, maybe detect traps should be reinforced a little bit.
Ustanza Dosquarth.
What is my task? It shall be. I am out of sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Magic golems. Yeah, another huge shock here. That's why they're shoving normal weapons in your face. Well, shouldn't be a problem for us. Isn't exactly why I'm carrying these weapons around, but it'll do.
Urgent. I await your command.
As you desire.
Death comes for you. Feel its icy breath.
I am out of sight of others.
Die!
Not exactly all that tough on an opponent at this point. But without normal weapons, you can't do anything to them. And blue oil.
Saga, if that is
Yeah,
your will.
I noticed the torches are color coded, and there's these kind of color codes in the floors. Blue, purple, red, 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 purple. So
Victory shall be
we're
ours.
gonna need 3 oils, and let's take a guess. Illithid
I am out of sight of
encampment
others.
is gonna have 1, Githyanki encampment is gonna have the other. Just a guess. Don't think I'm wrong though.
On my honor. Consider it done.
Okay, this should not be a problem.
Yes, tedious monkey work.
Everything's tedious monkey work to you.
Jacques.
Yes?
I am out
I
of
shall
sight
follow
of
your
others.
strength.
Die!
Come on, take care of it. Thank you.
Yes, Abin.
I am out of sight of others.
How big of a map is? Oh, thank God it's not too big. So it is just an encampment, not a deleted city or anything.
What do you require? I will do my best. I am out of sight of others.
Ustanza
What do you wish?
Yes? Yes.
I am yours to command.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
The Umbra Halls aren't exactly a problem for us. It's the brain-devouring ability of the Elithids that's
Battle and victory!
the only real problem.
I serve Shar above all others, but I shall
Illithid Rod.
for now.
Half of a bizarre rod-like Illithid key. Point of curse.
Shar, trust is for the foolish.
What is my
And
task?
the dead.
Very well.
Doesn't look like this is too bad of a plan.
I am out of sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Illithid. Let's be a bit more careful. Shit. Ooh, magic resistance saved our ass there. Okay, we definitely want to clear this room first. The Ulitherate is the only real problem there, and I'm not sure how big of a problem that really is. How many swords do we have? 3. Okay, I'm sacrificing one.
Saravok
Victory
stands
shall be
ready.
ours.
Sight
You
of
know
others.
this. I shall follow your strength. No mercy for those who oppose us!
And the sword did its job excellently.
I do not care
Go
much for
bother someone else.
out of sight.
Ah, mayhap this will be the end!
Jacqueline, destiny awaits.
What do you require? Done.
Hmm.
Yes? I am out of sight, as you ask.
Okay.
What is my it shall be? I am out of sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Empty jails. Apprentice. No, no more. Have mercy. I will never tell you. Please, just let me die. What are you talking about? I told you, fiends. Karsten deserves to stay in that glass forever. I will never let him escape. How do you know Karsten? You are not one of those monsters. You cannot help me. Just let me die in peace, I beg you. Okay, then give me some answers. Your threats hold no power over me. I've experienced agony you cannot even comprehend. My wounds run deep. My time is almost done, but I shall answer your questions if I'm able. Is there any way to get through the glass that case around Karsten? No, I will not tell you that. He deserves to stay there forever. Ask me something else if you wish, but not that. Never that. Why do you hate him so much? Karsten was my master. He brought me and his other apprentices to this horrid place many years ago, seeking a long forbidden knowledge buried within the depths of this dungeon. He led us through the traps and guardians of the upper levels of the dungeon. When we came across the machine of Lum the Mad, he knew it was the only way to open the gate to the lower dungeon. Yeah, I knew the machine was the key to getting out of here. Karsten was foolish enough to think he could master the machine. He studied the controls, then flipped a switch, and was instantly encased in that magic shell of glass. Before we apprentices could come to his aid, that idiot Karsten flipped another switch. Instantly we were surrounded by a horde of ravaging demons from another plane. Yeah, few things are as dangerous as a wizard's pride. We might have all survived if that fool Karsten had let us work our spells, but he panicked and began flipping switches at random. Between the fireballs, lightning, and monsters he unleashed, it's a miracle I escaped with my life. My companions were not so lucky, torn limb from limb by the demons or burned into ash by the magic of that infernal machine. Yet Karsten was unharmed, completely protected inside his glass bubble. Give an ape a few spells and he thinks himself worthy to experiment with every legendary artifact he stumbles over. Had I been the one to find the marvelous machine, rest assured the results would have been far different. So even though Karsten survived, he was trapped inside the prison, helpless to escape despite seeing that. No, I will not speak of that. I could have released him, but instead I left him there to rot. Tell me how to get through the class case and I will avenge you. No. Okay. I'm beyond your power to either help or harm. The tortures of the illicit cannot be undone. I embrace the darkness. Embracing the darkness sounds good. Oh. More Lambda messages, I assume. Yes, quick and nimble. Quick blue square, nimble and short. Crap. Huh, we're level drained.
Yes, Bill?
On my honor, consider it done. I am out.
Last level drain we can afford to cancel, so gotta be careful. Two rooms.
What do you require? I am out of sight of others.
Okay.
I am out of sight of others.
Couple mind flares and a Glycerite. Fair enough. More importantly, stayed in. So there's potentially a very small area after that. That's excellent because if we just summon a couple of swords, they should be more than enough to clear out the rest of this place. Okay. So we need to collect the key to gain access to this place.
I am out of sight of others.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? Ustanza dost.
I am out of sight of others.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Not particularly, no. What do you ask?
Yes, master. Watch, fine, fine. Just stop pestering me.
It shouldn't take long to kill those guys.
Out of sight of others.
And I think I can shorten the time if I just death spell some of them away. One at a time.
Yes.
That's probably what we came here to look for.
Yes, I await your word.
What is it? Oh, all right.
What is my task? It shall be.
Spell trap. Save the scroll.
On my honor. Consider it done. What do you require? I will do my best. I am out of sight of others.
Ooh, okay, you had the key.
I am out of sight of others. Yes, yes. What is my task? I am out of sight of others. Very well.
Vampiric Electrics. Okay, so level rating added that already existing annoyances. I don't think they're that much more difficult to kill, but
Out of sight of others.
and yeah. Vampire Electrics.
I am yours.
You
to
thought
command.
creatures could not get any more
No,
annoying.
no.
Okay, we have 2 out of the 3 oils, so it looks like we might be able to wrap with this
Outdoor
level
squad.
without too many complications. Still have no idea how to get Carson out of there, but I doubt he'll be the first one to tell us that information either.
Shah guides my hand. Victory shall be as you.
Anti-Paladin, Knight, Warrior.
Go bother someone else.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Of course.
Do not presume.
Jacques.
On my honor.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
I shall not yield to you.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Yes, Abil?
Yes,
If
master.
that is your
What
will.
shall I fetch now?
Aye, my raven?
Okay, why didn't you just cast a spell?
What do you require?
I am yours to command.
Okay, these guys aren't bad,
Trust is for the foolish and the dead.
Yes?
so even though they aren't super
Shah, I
dangerous,
shall follow your strength.
even taking down a single one is going to take some time. So if we encounter any kind of larger groups, we're going to be in a bit of a trouble if we
What is my task?
don't have something special to
As you
use against
ask.
them.
Victory shall be Volksund.
Flint and tinder, okay, now we can light up the oil.
On my honor, it shall be.
I'm not sure these are all that useful for us. They're of low value items.
What do you require? I am out. Consider it done.
Yeah, another small area, so
I
similar
am
in
out of
size to
sight
the
of
Illithid
others.
compound. Holy shit. Nothing on the edges. Knight, warrior, warrior, anti-paladin, warrior, and a knight.
Show me.
Yes.
Yeah, we still have the Dark Planetar left. Not sure I want to utilize that
Jacques.
yet. I think we'll at
I am
least
out of
use up
sight of
the
others.
skeleton warriors first. I don't see any heavy casters in that room, but the warrior should be able to deal with
Yes,
most of
Bill.
the
Yes.
issues just fine.
Hmm?
Especially if we boost them up a little.
I await your command.
I am
Yes,
out of
so
sight
be
of
it.
others.
Fate beckons us all.
Um,
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend. Aye, a fair gambit.
What is it now?
we're gonna sing to them, so they'll perform better.
Yes, I see.
Just especially help their chances of hitting.
I am out of sight of others.
Yeah, no problem. Excellent.
I do not care much for being... Thy will be done.
I am out of sight of others.
Yeah, it doesn't look like all that special loot. A lot of basic healing potions, normal equipment. Yeah, nothing of real value.
What is my task? I await your word. On my honor, it shall be.
Do a lot of those.
This sparrow is ready to fly. 'Tis a role I am glad to
What
play.
do you require? I am out. Consider it done.
Again, I see melee warriors. I did 72 points of damage. Backstab. Okay, things are moving forward quite smoothly. Injured, injured, uninjured. So we still have a decent amount of
Yours to command.
summoned attack
I
power
serve Shar
left.
above all others, but I shall remain with you for now.
Oh, some kind of ship there.
Yes?
Looks like the one,
do my
the similar
best.
type we met when we were sailing with Saemon Hevarian. Smarty, smarty, you long circle the blue. Another spell striking one.
I am out of sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Yeah, a lot
Go
more
bother
people
well.
than earlier. lost more people. Okay, I think we need to intervene here. That should even up the situation a little bit. Not enough though. That's quite a lot of them. Well, that's not a problem.
Shah, God trust is for the foolish and the dead.
Yes, yes, yes.
I shall not yield to you!
Vitos!
Anyone else? Captain. The Yankee arm. Invaders to lair. Not illicit but agents. Or seek you gold beyond the double doors. The horde of the ancient. The ancient, who's that? No parley, blades for tongues, all answers found in death. Githyanki attack! Okay, I think the Githyanki died away already. Oh, he has a high level ability. Okay. Longsword. Once per day, increase user strength to 22 for 60 seconds. Not really good, but maybe we can upgrade that too. Got something else. Diary of Carson's Apprentice. I curse Carson daily for trapping me in this infernal place. My only solace comes from the knowledge that my old master is powerless to escape his own glass cage. I have hidden the crystal mallet to ensure no one will be able to use it 6 times to shatter the bell jar and release Carson. May he rot forever. These are sort of those happy coincidences that are necessary for these things to work out. And that looks like a sex toy. Be some kind of an anal plug. Well, the close-up picture doesn't exactly make it look all that more appealing. These at least look like glass containers or something. Be perfume containers or something like that. And does it have to be purple? Well, it's a minor thing. Montolio's class. That's definitely a ranger item. Okay, oh, another dragon door. No mention of that. Anything else? Okay, so 2 places. Could you stop with the music? It's more confusing because we already have all that we need. Why are we coming here? I was just going to in the exact opposite direction. It's a demi-lich.
Destiny awaits.
As in Kangak's lich, or demi-lich we faced earlier, so we should be able to take it down though, that's not really a problem. +4 weapon should be enough. Yep. And protection from undead. I recall buying quite a lot of them, so surely we have at least one. Yep, there's one. Okay, now it's more of a question of can I actually go there alone or do I have
What do
to
you wish?
do something else?
Saravokstad, I fear nothing.
Okay, this'll do. And we're not doing much damage to it though. Like 4 points of damage per strike. But it's also already injured, so it doesn't have a lot of strength. It's floating skull after all. Just incredibly hard to damage in the first place. Wonder what we're gonna get from this. The villages are not easy opponents, well, in normal circumstances. Dagger. And some cash. Okay, that's pretty weak, but maybe it's a great dagger. Is it a great dagger? No. Dagger of Stars +4. 5% chance of making the user go invisible for 60 seconds after each successful hit. Okay, that's not useful at all. This has to be an upgradable item because this is shit. Certainly not worthwhile from a demi-lich.
Victory shall be ours. Now, Natha.
Hmm. Is this the dragon? It's a dragon. It's so obviously a dragon.
What is my task? I am out of... Yes.
Yeah, you're a dragon. You're standing there like all dragons do, yeah. Saladrex. Looks like a red.
Greetings, puny one. I am Saladrex. I assumed the disturbance I heard earlier was another attack by the Mind Flayers, but I see now that you must have been the cause. It is nice to see a new mouse stumble into my lair.
What's a dragon doing inside this dungeon?
My story is truly a grand tale. Of course, every story about me is going to be grand, simply by virtue of the main character.
That goes without saying, almighty Saladrex. Please continue. Like most of the unfortunate creatures on this level, I was summoned by the mad magician in the glass cage. However, unlike most of the others, I have no real desire to escape this place. I choose to keep the grace and beauty of your form hidden from the world, Saladrex. I have only been here a few years, an insignificant time for a dragon, but I choose to remain for a number of reasons. For one, I find the antics of Karsten and the other lesser creatures on this level amusing. Plus, I have been able to acquire a fair hoard of treasure from the endless supply of beings Carson conjures up with that machine. And usually I have little to fear from thieves and looters in here. I assure you, I have no intention of stealing any of your sexy hoard, great Saladrix. Okay, we're gonna kill the dragon without a doubt. I'm going to suck his ego so we can get the first strike on him. Perhaps I am paranoid. The machine of Lum the Mad has had some small effect on all the creatures trapped in here. We sometimes behave irrationally. They say there is a fine line between madness and genius, great Saladrex. True, true, I'm afraid. I grow weary of this conversation now. Perhaps you could return another time? Very well. I will retreat and return again later, to bask in the glory of Saladrex. Perhaps when you return, I will be in a more talkative mood, and we can resume our conversation. Yeah, it's the
I am
same
out of
goddamn
sight of
area that
others.
we've encountered multiple times already. Now it just flipped 180 degrees, so it's totally new map. Okay. Okay. I see where this is going.
A snare has been set.
Yeah, someone's going to have to set up a few snares here. I think we're gonna
A snare has
start
been
with
set.
a spell that brings down physical protections.
A
So
snare has been set.
if he has one already at the start, it gets disabled and he gets
A
struck
snare
with
has
the
been set.
traps, and if we're lucky he's at least severely wounded.
A snare has been set.
We don't need to make a long fight of it. We intend to strike
A snare has
swiftly
been set.
and take him down.
A
Since we don't
snare has been
have
set.
spell triggers, it's going to have to be initial traps followed by all the warriors pounding on him. Yeah, too many traps already. I'm
I
not
am
sure
out of
how
sight
he'll...
of others.
We'll have to be somewhat careful though.
Jacques.
Last time we did this we lost a warrior. I don't want to lose another. Okay, everyone
Jezebel.
gather up first. We need
Ados
to
Quarry.
boost our guys. We don't have any summoned creatures
I
left,
require
so...
rest. I demand we stop.
Ustanza dost.
Protection from Dragon Fear. It is evil, so this will also help.
I'm busy.
am
Edwin do
out of
this.
sight of
Edwin do
others.
that. Somebody get this jerk a banana.
Aye, my ravens?
I am yours to command.
Yes, yes. We have a couple of fire resistance. Might as well use them. No, don't
As
cast
you
on him.
desire.
Hmm. Yeah, he's immune because he has the shield. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, we can summon the Planetar, which is great.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
I am out of sight of others.
Manus potentis paro.
Any spells you can cast? True Sight.
Shah guides my hand.
Apparently more True Sight needed.
Victory shall be ours. You know.
Yes, master.
We have
What should I
haste.
fetch
Fate
now?
beckons us all.
Do it.
Jacques. If that is your will.
On my honor,
Jezebel, trust is for the foolish and the dead.
I am out of sight of others.
Ustanza dost. I shall follow your
Do
strength.
not presume, so be it.
Readier than a... I shall be glad to dance
What
to
do you
your tune,
require?
if you
Very
but
well.
learn to play.
Yes. Oh, all right.
Yeah, Pasimali up. Don't care what protections you have. Won't have them now. I'm trying to, with the control of the distance, make sure that some of these breaches land at different times. Trying to drop his magic resistance as low as we can get. So, Comet. Yeah, it didn't last long. Okay, let's see, what happened? Spell protections removed, spell protections removed, spell protections removed. Resistance lowered by 30%, 30%, spell protections removed. Okay, Fool 10, 20, 80, 20, 67, 61, 82. Saladrix dead. We got a lot of gold out of that. Not that it matters. But basically got a single item out of that. What is this? Staff of the Ram! 10% chance opponent is knocked back and stunned. Large creatures such as dragons or giants will not be knocked back and stunned. I think this is another upgradable item. Weapon proficiency again. First level mage spell. Okay. What weapon now? I don't want a range weapon, so. Mace, blade. No, it has to be one-handed. Maybe club, maybe warhammer, maybe scimitar. Maybe scimitar, yeah. No, an axe. Yeah, I think we're going for an axe. Axe is one of the most common weapons you can find, and we haven't found really any decent axes. More importantly, we have a good selection of swords we can already use, so we don't really need, desperately need some items that we already have in our position, so we might as well speculate on future weapons.
I am your Voltzund.
Okay. Now,
I am out of sight of others.
clearly the oil is the key. With the oil we should be gaining access to a crystal mallet. And then we need to hit his...
I serve Shar above all
Was it
others,
6
but
times?
I shall remain with you for now.
I don't recall anymore. Well, if it doesn't work, let's just retry things. I think it was 6 times. Yeah, 6 times. I need another pair of boots. Another pair of boots of speed. More importantly, we have the
Trusts are
oils
foolish,
needed.
and the dead.
There's two groups. Blue, purple, red.
Sure. I shall follow your strength.
I require rest. I demand we stop.
Blue. Purple. Red. And red, red, purple.
Urgent, is it?
Yes? I am out of sight of a gun. I am out of sight of others.
Garrock and Rock. They're guarding two saves.
Victory shall destiny awaits.
What is it now?
Jacques. Now Natha.
Oh brother, fools have come for our treasure. I shall split their bones and drink the mead from their scalps. Okay, that sounds good. Oh.
Yes, Abil.
Insurtus, culture, imperium.
Show me.
Go bother someone else. Yes, yes, I see.
Ustanza dost. Algernon!
These
I
guys
await your
hit
command.
hard. And return the
Consider it
favor.
Shoot to command.
Yep, one down.
A complete miss.
Both down.
A dos quarth.
What enemies did they summon? That's what I want to know. Ice Salamander, Skeleton Warrior.
Shah guides my hand.
Nothing too dangerous.
Yes? What if we were to return to Baldur's Gate together? What would people say, do you think?
Yeah, Salamanders just aren't equipped to go against all the high level warriors.
Die!
Victory shall as you desire.
What is my task, as you ask?
Locked and trapped. Crystal Mallets.
Jacques, if that is your will.
And a lot of money. Clay Golem Badge. You can upgrade the Book of Golems. Yeah, currently it has a flesh golem in it, so that's pretty much worthless. We also need to do something about the deck of many things at some point. That certainly will require
Yes, a bit.
a little bit of preparations
and
and
the dead.
resting and saving, because I have no clue what it does in this game, how it works. I know it's an extremely risky thing to use though.
How long?
Hello, Carsten.
I
my
require
honor.
rest. I demand we stop.
A snare has been set.
Well, I'm certainly not going to just murder you outright or anything. Don't have to worry about that.
A snare has been set.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
A snare has been set.
I do not care much for being prodded all the time.
Shut up.
Ustanza dost.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
I am yours.
Yeah, he did. Carson gives you a worried look as you approach the protective glass surrounding him. How many times will you strike the glass with the mallet? 6. You strike the glass 6 times, then wait expectantly. The magical cage begins to vibrate, giving off a high-pitched hum. A second later, it dissolves into nothing more than dust.
No! Spare me, please! I beg you, don't hurt me! I never meant any harm. It was all the machine's fault, I tell you! I'm just a poor old man who got stuck inside a glass case!
That's quality sniveling. Not so magnificent now, are you? Get out of my sight, you sniveling worm. No, I'm not letting you live. The more you whimper and whine, the more I'm going to enjoy gutting you. Well, I'm not going down without a fight. Actually, you are pretty much,
Shah
but
guides my hand. I shall follow your
yeah,
strength.
that's what I thought. Carson's journal. Series of Mandarin writings and semi-intelligent comments written by Carson while he was trapped with the machine. In one section he describes the controls. I would so like to escape. It gets ever so stuffy and I miss Mumsy ever so much. There's a deactivated portal and I know that the machine will open it. I'm frightened to try. My research is correct. Pushing the triangular button, turning the red wheel and pulling the medium lever will activate the portal. But it will not free me from this wretched case. Okay, triangular, red, medium. Come on, come on. Okay. The machine of Lum the Mad appears securely fastened to the floor. The bizarre contraption has a number of levers, dials, switches and buttons protruding from all sides. The machine hums with power, almost daring you to try use it. You feel it would be wise to restrict your experiments to the controls on the main operating panel, and even then randomly flipping switches will likely result in disaster. There are 3 buttons: circle, square, triangular. There are also 3 dials: red, blue and green. And there are 3 levers: a long one, a medium one and a short one. What do you wish to do? Okay, and I already forgot what the code was. Ah, crap. Leave the machine alone. Triangular, red, medium. You hear a crackle of energy and a pop of power from the formerly inactive medical gate in the northeastern corner of the room. The way down to the next level is now open. Yay! That's not exactly what we really want here now, is it? We have these handwritten notes. Might as well use them. No magic. Long blue green. Back magic, back. Okay, I'm assuming that's magic resistance. If I don't have a proper use for something, maybe I'll give it to my main character. Although Viconia, 85% magic resistance. Well, let's see what it does for her. Long blue green.
Victory.
Swirling globe of glowing light materializes around you then vanishes. You feel an aura of magical protection that seems to seep down into your very bones. Konya gained permanent magic resistance. 90% magic resistant. Permanent. Okay, word to the wise. Circle, square, triangle. So that would be Beconia to
Jacques.
+1 permanent point of wisdom. So wisdom 90. Should give us some bonus spells, not sure how useful those will be. 4th level 1 would be very useful. Maybe, possibly. Smarty Smarty, you long circle the blue. Okay, who would benefit from that? You long circle blue.
Have you nothing else? One day. One day.
He no longer has a limit how many spells he can learn per level. Calm before storm. Medium green triangle gets storm in hand. Okay, medium green triangle.
What do
I
you
don't know
require?
what that
It shall
means,
be.
so main character. Medium green triangle. An item appears near pack. Storm Star +3. It's electrical damage mace. It has to be upgradable +3 mace. At this point it's pretty weak. Wait, any more? Draw gate seals. Tough guy, tough guy. Long red circle is tough guy now. Okay, that's constitution. Hmm, maybe I should give it. I don't know who to give it to. I'm thinking my main guy because that's the one who's always gonna stick with you. Long red circle.
Yes?
It won't make a much of a change, but still. Beautiful people are short, red, and green. Would be you. You're beautiful people.
Aye, my raven?
Not sure it'll make any kind of real difference. What? 1 point of dexterity. Loses. I did it wrong. It won't make any difference really. Yes, it did. When did I save? Did I get it wrong? Ah, shit. I don't care. Let's just keep going. What was it? Short ridden.
Fate beckons us all.
Congratulations. Totally worth getting a point in charisma. I'm not sure what it even does. No idea at all. Okay. More. More handwritten notes. Quick and nimble, quick and nimble. Quick blue square. Should I give you back your little coins? I'm thinking of giving Saravak. Saravak is actually taking hits constantly. Herdally is not really. So the difference in armor class is pretty pointless with him. Now I don't have the strength scroll yet. Quick blue square.
What do you wish?
So short blue square. Yeah, I think it improved armor class by 1. Okay. We are definitely missing one of them at least. What boosts strength? Don't have that. It's possible that we simply haven't gotten it yet, but I doubt that. Basically more likely we missed it. And that's be goddamn annoying. There's no telling where did we miss it. Surely it wasn't the maze level, I refuse to believe that because I don't want to go back there. But strength would be one of the most useful ones. I think we're gonna go downwards anyway, no matter what. Because there's a chance we simply haven't encountered that particular scroll yet. But as I said, I very much doubt that. It's much more likely that we've just skipped it at some point. But I don't want to go pointlessly backtracking, so we'll deal with that if we've basically gone through the entire area and still haven't found it. But that's the only scroll I can think of we're missing. So it's only one. If we find basically a strength scroll somewhere, there's no reason to go back anymore. Or continue searching. I haven't even looked into these, so very likely that I've just missed it somewhere. No matter. Moving on. 3rd level down. No, 4th level actually. So this should be the last one before the imprisoned one. And
I serve Shar above
that's,
all others,
yeah,
but I shall remain with you.
that's the
now.
seal, definitely. Next. Has to be where the imprisoned one is. The finals. Okay, we have some upgrading to do, definitely, no matter what. Additional weapon proficiency to you. Can you take a warhammer, please? No, you can't. You already had it. I don't recall when you took it. 200 weapon style, I suppose. Cement level spell. crap. Not quite sure what I should take. More implosion, I guess. Ah, okay. You. Nothing particularly interesting for you. And yeah, more traps. What else? What the else can I take? And they seem to be working just fine. We've handled dragons with them already, so it's not like it's a bad choice or anything.
What is my task?
Yeah, we'll do a quick check on what upgrades we can do onto our weapons. Naturally rest. I don't think we can do upgrades. What we have is certainly a lot of upgradable equipment, but
On
we
my
don't
honor.
have the
Consider it done.
Saspinar
upgrade components.
Ooh, huh? Sword that burns?
Okay,
Have cream
liquid
for that.
mercury needed.
I keep, Bao had one of these.
Okay, dagger stars upgrade.
Okay. Stand
Required
back
5
then.
star
Never
sapphires
used
to upgrade.
this recipe
A lot of
before.
gems.
Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his
Plus
duties.
6 star.
Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Okay, 15% chance to turn invisible for 60 seconds after each successful attack. Star Bolt. Each successful hit has a 5% chance of causing extra 1d8 fire and electrical damage. So it still isn't a great dagger. Well, it's a great dagger, but it's still a shitty item. It's more of an assassin's weapon, I suppose. No really interest in using that.
Readier than a
What do you
red-cheeked
require?
maiden, my
Saspinar
friend.
Ooh, huh? Ooh. What's that?
Yeah, we need
Sharp.
Ixil Spike.
I keep. It's good stuff. Very firm. Very
Okay,
strong.
Staff of the
Makes for a
Ram.
good swack in the head. Kapow!
What is Roranox's horn?
You demanding you is. A mace from the skies. Hit you on the head and. Okay.
Okay, the
And
electricity
back
using
then.
mace
Never
can be
used
upgraded
this
with the
recipe
ore we had.
before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes
Plus
back to
5.
his duties.
20%
Oh, yes.
electrical resistance.
Lots of goodies to
5%
find.
chance of
Lots to
casting
collect.
chain lightning on target with each successful attack. So that's actually a very good mace. Very nice. Anyway, Roranox's horns, are they these? Yeah. Plus 50% resistance to blunt weapons. It doesn't even protect from critical hits. It's I think we're keeping that up, but 50% damage resistance to blunt weapons isn't a minor thing. It's just it mainly works against golems, I guess. So it's not for monks, I suppose. The problem is that it upgrades some quarterstaff, and no one really is. Our main character might be using it. I'm interested in seeing what it does, so I'm upgrading it. I'll put some kind of other helm on the Iconia. And that helm would be, do we have? Charm protection. Fine, it's not exactly great, but still useful. Protects against critical
Yes,
hits.
I await your word.
Ooh, huh? It's good stuff. Very firm. Okay. Stand back then. Never use this recipe.
It was already a
before.
pretty good staff to
Could
begin
be
with, so I'm
messy.
interested in seeing what it
Enjoy.
becomes now.
Now Saspinar goes back to his duties.
Staff of Ram plus
Oh,
6.
yes.
Our first plus
Lots
6
of
weapon.
goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Okay, 15% chance of knockback and stunning. Ooh, damage. 1d6 plus 12 crushing plus 1d4 piercing. So it does quite a bit of damage, and plus 6 weapon is important because a lot of spells only protect from weapons up to plus 5. So this would bypass all those magical protections. It's fine, I suppose.
Saspinard glad. Ooh! Huh? Ooh! I keep the flail of men. You sure you're not? What got we here? A book? It's good bedtime readings, maybe.
No, I don't want to make a clay
It's
golem.
golems. Yuck. Okay.
Yes, do it, because flesh golem is totally useless.
Never used
Clay
this
golem at least is
recipe
immune
before.
to everything but
Could
blunt
be
weapons,
messy.
so it could
Enjoy.
possibly be
Now,
used very
Saspinard,
effectively
Saspinard,
against
black.
certain enemies.
Ooh, huh? Sword that I thought. You sure what got we here? A book? It's good bedtime readings, maybe. Huh? You have something here? It smells like dirt?
Ranger
Needs good washing, maybe.
Montolia's cloak.
Don't be so pussy. Hey, what is this? A hood?
Ring of
You
invisibility
have to
and an
visit
antidote
Square or
potion.
What?
Okay. I think we have a ring of invisibility. You have when
They're only well. I don't see anything else I can make. So much for that. Over and out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya and all that. Just where I go on now. I want a nap, maybe.
no, we have it in the gym bag. I'm pretty sure you have ring of invisibility right there. Do we have? I might have thrown them away. Yeah, we've seen those potions all over the place. They're one of the
I
most
am
common
yours to
potions there
command.
are, after all.
What is my task?
I want to see what it is, what it does.
Shah, guide. I shall follow your strength.
It's a thieves' cloth, so I'm hoping maybe some kind of a poison immunity and maybe invisibility
Destiny
on demand
awaits.
or once per day or something. We'll see what it provides. Certainly we should be able to buy a potion of antidote here. They really are all over the place.
As always, the pleasure is mine.
Don't tell me you don't have one. You don't have one. You really don't have one. Sword of Mask might also be an upgradable item. +4 short sword. Okay, I do recall where there are potions of antidote. Elemental laboratories had them, at least Air Laboratory I think had one. I mean, they had large numbers of them, not just few, so
Now, Natha.
yep. And there we have it. So, is it worth it? Is it a magical item of great potency, or is it some piece of
On my
crap
honor.
that I don't really want to have anything to do with?
Shrubbery, flowers, weeds, all of it.
What do you require? It shall be.
Saspinard. Ooh! Huh? Ooh! You what got we? Huh? Hey!
10,000.
Okay. Stands back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy.
I had to drop your item on
Enjoy.
the ground. I can
Now
carry no more.
Saspinard goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find, lots to collect!
Immunity to backstab and poison. Has true sight 3 times per day. Okay, this is much more useful than I thought. This isn't exactly bad either. Protects against critical hits and fire resistance. Well, if we encounter a lot of backstabbing bastards at some point, that's going to be very useful. But is it all that useful now? No, I don't think it is. Well, at least we know what it was. Yeah, and it's good to have that kind of a tool in your arsenal. Hmm.
Victory a dos quarth.
More importantly, the final seal awaits us.
As you desire.
We haven't still quite figured out what the hell are we supposed to do here. I mean, what's really going on here? I guess why waste time thinking about it now? We're gonna find out soon enough.